By tomorrow. Here's a look at our Friday headlines. We have the heat and humidity, and high temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 90s, but it's going to feel like it could be near 100 degrees when you factor in that humidity. And then this afternoon, we'll have to watch for the threat for some storms. We look at our current temperatures, already off to a warm start. 86 in Boston to Bedford to Lawrence, 87 Nashua to Fitchburg. And you look at the current dew points, and we are in that tropical range. Tropical range defined by dew points in the 70s, and we have that for everyone. As you look at visible satellite, mostly sunshine, and that continues to help to warm us up, but you can see some thicker cloud cover off to our north and west. This is associated with a cold front that's going to come through later on this afternoon and through this evening. So this morning we're still good, great for outdoor activities, but once we get to the early afternoon, we'll have to start watching the skies for any of these storms to bubble up. Some of those could be on the stronger to severe side, and that threat continues to slide down to the south and east as we go throughout this evening. But tomorrow's drier and more comfortable. We'll take a look at that forecast ahead. It's the goal. And great weather for that as we head into the weekend. Hot and humid today, but it'll feel more comfortable through the weekend. Details coming up. Yeah, we can't have them over Revere, but we will have to watch for some storms as we go through the rest of today. You know what? Tomorrow's going to be a fantastic day to head to Revere. Look where our temperatures are headed to for this weekend. 80s and down to the upper 70s. Not today, though. It is hot and humid out there, and that is going to help to trigger some storms as we get a cold front that moves on through. So you see a little bit of a shower activity working across western Mass. That's a lone shower for now, but this is out ahead of a cold front. You can see it draped across our north and west with showers and clouds associated with it. So as this continues to drop on through, our atmosphere is going to be unstable, and that is going to help to fuel some of these storms. Some could be severe. We look at a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe storms, and that means a couple of those storms that bubble up could turn severe, with our biggest threat here being damaging wind gusts near and above 60 miles per hour. Small hail is also possible. Any storms, always the risk for lightning. And then if you get under one of these cells, there could be some downpours, given that there's just more water vapor in the atmosphere, and you can certainly feel that, right? We look at future forecasts going through over the next couple of hours. There you have some of these cells that start to bubble up as we go through 1, 2 o'clock. I think that's when we're initially going to see any activity, and then that threat continues to slide down to the south and east as we go into the afternoon through the evening, mainly interacting with the Cape and the islands, while the rest of us at this point, it is dry, and it is going to get a little bit of a break in the action from that activity. So we'll continue to watch that through the afternoon and the evening. Current temperatures ranging in the 80s and 90s, 93 in Boston, 92 and Lawrence to Bedford, still in the upper 80s for Fitchburg and Worcester. There's a little bit of a breeze, so it's working through, making it not feel quite as oppressive. You have a little bit of a relief rather than that stagnant air mass. We look at dew points in the upper 60s, low 70s, and that is that tropical feel that is with us for today. So air temperatures make it into the mid to upper 90s. We're climbing a couple to few more degrees, but it's still going to feel like it's much hotter thanks to that humidity. We look at today's numbers. High temperature in Boston, 93, well above the average high of 82. And if we climb 3 more degrees, we'll tie that daily record high set back in the 1800s. Overnight, temperatures fall into the 60s. Clouds are going to clear. Dew points going to drop, and tomorrow is going to be more comfortable. Temperatures will be in the 80s. We'll have some filtered sunshine. There will be an onshore wind, so that's going to keep temperatures in the upper 70s along the coast, while for the rest of us, we're heading for that range of the mid 80s. Tomorrow's dry, but we increase the precipitation chances come Sunday. Sunday, at least for the first few hours of the day, I think are dry, but then some energy aloft is going to touch off some showers, mainly through late morning and into the early afternoon before we dry things out for the evening. So due to a lot of the cloud cover that'll be around on Sunday, temperatures really just capped in the mid to upper 70s. It is going to feel a tad bit muggy, but we don't stay in the 70s for long. We're back at it in the 90s for early next week.